Season's greetings, gastronauts. This is KeefCooks. I'm Keef, and today I'm going to do something pretty simple because we're running out of time before Christmas. I'm going to make gingerbread, people, and other things. But before we start, shout out to Jan Hume, who recently made a magnificent and much appreciated donation. Thank you, Jan. And those requests you asked for, I will get to them, or I'll explain about them at some point. So I don't know why gingerbread is like a Christmas tradition, but it does seem to be. And these little biscuits in the shape of people are probably a throwback to pagan times when everybody was a cannibal. I don't know. So this video is kind of sponsored by Hauswirt, who supplied me with this air fryer oven just about a year ago, and it's still going strong. And also behind me the stand mixer, which I think I've had about 6 months, and I'm still enjoying it a lot. So there. If you enjoy this video, give it a like, share, subscribe, and let's get on with it. Gingerbread things. Ingredients for the gingerbread dough. I've got 225 grams of plain all-purpose flour, 100 grams of light brown soft sugar, 100 grams of golden syrup, 2 teaspoons of ground ginger, 1 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda, and 75 grams of unsalted butter. So I'll chop the butter into small bits and then melt it in a small pan, and then add the sugar and the golden syrup and stir those in till we get a nice smooth goo, and then set that aside to cool down for a bit. Right, so now we can mix the dough. There's the flour, the bicarb, and the ginger. This might be a bit old, it doesn't actually smell very gingery, but hey ho. Put that on your fabulous Hauswirt stand mixer and just mix it. Put the, I don't know what you call this, the feeding chute on. We want to add the butter and sugar and golden syrup, and mix that until the dough is formed. Just get a bit of flour on your worktop and tip out the dough, and then just make it into a nice smooth blob, and wrap that in plastic film and let it chill for about 15 minutes. Okay, the dough's cool and rested, and now I'm going to make my gingerbread shapes. So I've got a load of cutters. I've got man, woman, got a house, Christmas tree, letter J, well, candy cane, like that, Johnny. And so some flour on your worktop, and roll out some dough. I've got the shelves, well, a shelf and a tray from the Hauswirt K5 Pro air fryer oven, and I'll put links in the description below. You can buy this on European Amazon sites. It's not available, this model, in anywhere else, but if you look at the links in the description, there's a discount code as well, and I think you get 10% off, and also the same deal for the stand mixer. So let's cut some people out. Leave a good bit of space between each one because they will expand when they're baked. Okay, that's our 2 trays full of gingerbread, and there's a fair bit left over, so you can clump that all together and re-roll it and make some more and bake them in another batch if you want. So if you don't have a beautiful air fryer oven like this, get one, or use your main oven, and you want it set to 170 degrees Celsius for a fan oven, convection oven, or air fryer oven. That's 190 for a regular one, and that's gas 5. And we put these in for 10 minutes, and that should do it. 10 minutes is up. Okay. These are okay, just a little bit soft. So when those have cooled down, I'll transfer them onto the wire rack. I'll let them cool down completely, and this afternoon I'll decorate them. I'm very excited because I've got a new piping bag and nozzles, so no excuses, Keefy. Now we're ready to decorate the gingerbread things, almost. We need some icing, some royal icing, and for that I've got 200 grams of icing sugar, which is like confectioner's sugar, I think. It's the finest you can get. And 2 egg whites, they're in there, and half a teaspoon of cream of tartar. I have spent the morning looking at royal icing recipes, and there's so many variations and odd things that can go in, like glycerin, lemon juice, and the oddest one for me was meringue powder. Never heard of that, never seen it. What is it? Basically, it's powdered egg white made with sugar added, and it's available in countries where eggs come with salmonella added. In the UK, we got rid of that about 50 years ago. So raw eggs are pretty safe to consume. But yeah, if you live somewhere where that is not the case, you want to use meringue powder. I'm not giving any advice on that. I don't know how it works. Anyway, okay, plan is to get the whites in there and the yolks in there. I didn't want that to happen. Oh my god. Now I have to do this, and I don't like doing this. Yeah. Oh god, it's disgusting. Anyway, there we go. Rescued it. Try that again. Yes. Right, let's get half a teaspoon of cream of tartar. This apparently stops the egg whites from leaking liquid. So, whack that in the Hauswirt stand mixer and make it go. Okay, foamy egg whites. Now we need to add the sugar a bit at a time, so I'll put the the thing that I still don't know the name of. Feeder chute, something like that. And we keep that going until we've got a nice, smooth, glossy mixture. Okay, let's have a go at decorating. I've got royal icing. You need to keep it covered, by the way, because it'll dry out. And the new piping bag with the smallest nozzle, which is actually bigger than I want it to be, but anyway. So let's just have a go at outlining this house. So we'll give it a front door. And a window. Oh. That didn't work very well, it's a bit runny. Well, it's very runny. So I'm going to thicken up the icing by adding more icing sugar. Just a bit at a time. More sugar, and look, this is pretty stiff. Yeah? Well, not dribbling, not running, so I think that'll do it. Okay, I think that's fine, except, you know, the nozzle is too wide. I want finer lines, but those are looking a lot better than the earlier efforts. So we shall continue with that. Okay, it's still not right, but, well, that's the nozzle I've got. So we'll have to go with that. Anyway, I've also got these ready-made bright writing icing. I mean, I've had these a few years and they are rubbish. Basically, the problem with this stuff is it's kind of jelly. It's not really icing. It doesn't really set hard, but it can do nice blue eyes. I'm abandoning the oversized nozzle on the new thingy. That was a waste of money, wasn't it? And I've got a polythene piping bag, so we'll just whack some royal icing in there and just cut a teeny bit off the end, and that should give us a nice thin line of icing. I'm never going to be an expert piper. Alright, I suppose we have to do a taste test, so here we go with a walking stick. Well, a candy cane. I really don't understand how this became part of Christmas, but anyway. That is perfectly acceptable. So, gingerbread cookies, very easy except for the decorating unless you're an expert. And don't forget, you can only make these if you have a Hauswirt air fryer oven and a Hauswirt stand mixer, okay? Details below with a 10% discount. So, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. Merry Christmas, etc. And see you next time.